What's going on, everybody? What's up, on Clouds? So today I'm going to bring you a mod review. Alright, and the mod we're going to be reviewing is the Hades mod. Alright, so the first thing that I like about this mod is, it's nice and shiny. I don't really have too many negative things to say about this mod, except for the bottom of the firing button. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got some areas that I guess the finish came off. That that darkness, that dark paint light started coming off, and that's from pushing the button. But other than that, this is a beast of a mod. This isn't authentic. I got it from BOCA VAPES, and I'm gonna break it down and get into the nitty gritty. All right. So, 26650 battery, 50 amps, MNKE, very powerful battery. Love them. Alright, top and bottom firing pins are taken off, and this is the tube. There's no extensions, nothing. Alright, just the tube. The top firing button, the top of it is an adjustable. It does have adjustable firing pins. Alright, as you can see, this is silver. I'm not sure if it's silver plated or silver. I'm pretty sure it's silver plated. I could be wrong. But as you can see, it does come out. You want to be careful when you first take it out, because it's got this little bitty spring in it that I dropped. You see that tiny little thing? Little bitty thing. That sits in the middle of the adjustable firing pin. Okay? It sits like this. Alright? And what goes between there is the actual pin that makes contact with your atomizer. Okay? It goes in there. It doesn't make contact, I'm sorry. It touches the pin that makes the contact. Alright? So it's very important that you don't lose those two pieces. If you do, your mod won't work. Alright? And then you have this piece. It's a little plastic piece. See? I'm just dropping everything. It's this little plastic piece that screws inside the top. Okay, it goes in right there. And this piece as well is adjustable, but it pushes in and out. Okay? So we're going to put this back on here. I'm going to put my atomizer on it. I'm using an IGO W5. And as you can see, when you screw it down, that pin starts to push out. Alright? And once you get your mod flush, that's where it stops. Okay? And it doesn't come out either. See? It doesn't come out. It's not one of those spring loaded or spring attracted ones. Alrighty. So we're going to put this little bitty pin back in here. Now it's got, if you can tell, let me see if y'all can see that or not. You see it's got a little bitty lip at the top. Right there. That lip goes inside this part right here. So you want to put that down. And the spring, the spring goes over it like so. And then your connection goes over it and you just screw it down, just like that. So that's the top part. The bottom piece, I guess there is one other thing that I don't like about it, about the Hades mod, but that's this firing pin. Okay, it's almost impossible to keep it tight all the way. You know, if you can finger tighten it down and still manage to give it a good little torque, it'll stay and it won't come out. But if you kind of got fat fingers like myself, I mean, look at that. There's no room inside there. This piece right here, this is a plastic piece that I haven't been able to get out, and I'm not sure if it does come out. Okay, but that piece, even with it pushed all the way up, you can't really, you know, torque it down too much. You know, as far as the throw on it, it's got, you know, a decent throw. So let's take this firing pin out. And sometimes, maybe it's just me, like I've kind of noticed that when I push the button, I tend to turn the bottom of the button, and so that's probably why the firing pin, or like it starts to unscrew from the firing pin. So it is does have a locking ring on it, and it is a reversible. So let's see. I'll get that later. Hold on. It's locked up on me. It's the first time it's ever locked up on me too. Now it goes. So the locking ring is reversible, alright? It's a reverse locking ring, alright? Which I love. I don't know why I like the reverse locking rings better than the other ones, the ones that aren't reversible. I just do. Alright, let's talk about the spring that's in here. As far as I know, there aren't any magnets for it yet. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But if there is, I haven't found them. But this spring that's in here, look at that thing, dude. That is a hell of a freaking spring. You know what I mean? And it's got some pressure to it, you know? It's a beefy little spring. I like that. You know, I don't like mods that are easy to push. You know, it just makes me feel like that I'm going to break it, you know? 9 times out of 10, every time I get a new mod, I buy magnets to go with them. You know, it just so happens that I'm borrowing this one from the vape shop that I work at, BOCA Vapes. Shout out to BOCA Vapes. So, like I said, locking firing pin. Alright. And this is the bottom of it, all taken apart. Like I said, I haven't found a way to take this plastic piece out, and I really don't see a need to be honest with you. It's what sits up against the battery, like that. Alright? Whenever it's all put together, it sits up against the battery. So it's kind of like a Delrin protector, you know, for the firing pin itself. Alright, so let's get this piece put back together and show y'all some clouds. So as you can see, it's got some, it can put off some decent clouds. Hades clone, or Hades mod, I'm sorry, this isn't authentic, it's not a clone. I know some of you are probably sitting there thinking, oh my god, Subbone Clothes is vaping on an authentic. Yeah, I'm vaping on an authentic, but I didn't buy it, okay? BOCA Vapes, if you're interested, come out. We got them in stock, alright, the Hades mod. Overall, nothing really serious that I can say that I don't like about this mod. Like, it is a big mod, but the heaviest thing about it is the battery. When you take the battery out, the thing is really, really, really light. So other than the paint fading off and the bottom firing pin or whatnot, this is a beast of a mod, dude. Like I'm quite impressed. I'm quite impressed with the way they made this. It's a very good mod. The build that I have on it is a quad, or is a dual parallel, 24 gauge 510 wrap. So it's pushing out about 0.11 ohms on a 26650 50 amp battery. You can push a safe ohm resistance of 0.09 ohms. All right, and that puts out about 45 amps. So for those of you who absolutely love going below, 0.1, get you a Hades mod. You can do it safely. It's a beast mod. I really don't know what else to say. It's made very, very well. The threads in it, even the locking ring, is all really buttery smooth. I'm very impressed with the manufacturer, the way they made this mod. Very impressed with it. So if you're in South Florida and you want to pick up this beast, stop by BOCA Vapes and pick them up. We have them in stock. All right. Vape safe, vape on, and as always, stay cloudy.